loud, gon' feel my.
What's up, man? Mezo, host of 20 on the Town podcast. I'm here at Fassler Hall here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I am your host today, and my co-host, special co-host, T-Mase, a vocalist in the town. Definitely got lots of potential. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But today we're interviewing 91. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, bro. Welcome to the podcast. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Joining us. You know what I mean? Your EP Seasons just dropped. Supposed to be Friday, but it came out on Saturday.
Man, had me tripping, fam.
Yeah,
had me tripping.
I ain't gonna lie. I was anticipating on Friday.
It's I'm texting the college and answering, bro. What's up? You said tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking for it on iTunes. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. We'll get to that though. But when it dropped on Saturday, what was the reaction from the audience?
Man, honestly, it was a really good reaction, man. It was a lot of great feedback, man. I actually let a couple people listen to it before it was actually released, and at that moment I knew that I just had something really good, but I just really wanted to meditate more on it. Yeah. Man, I'm a Virgo, honestly, so my whole thing is like, I gotta like sit on it for a minute. Like, I'm a perfectionist, even though I know there's no such thing as perfection, but at the same time, it's like I just want to make sure before, and I sent it to and I sent it to the audience and to a couple friends, and it was awesome, man. They, gave me great feedback, and same old when the release happened. So,
any negative feedback?
Honestly, no. I haven't got any negative feedback, but me personally, when it comes to the like negativity, man, it's more just like real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather you be real with me than honestly just tell me a whole bunch of BS.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Something for you to vibe off of.
Yeah, man. And honestly, I just always want to hear the right opinion.
Okay.
Everybody does, I feel like, in that segment, you know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Seasons. So that's the name of the first track and the album? It is. Okay. Man. And that's like about 13 minutes long.
It is.
And shout outs to Ali Shaw, because she want to know what's the meaning behind that. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Ali Shaw, 105.3 K-Jams.
Holla at you.
You know what I'm saying?
Check her out every Saturday.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, all right, so if we really talking, man, it really came from just like a biblical term. Mm-hmm. My mom would always talk to me about, everybody has to go through their season. I was just in a funk where I really felt like I was depressed. Honestly, I mean, I'm not really afraid to say it. I really felt like I was in that spot in my life, and she just told me, make sure that I give it to God and stop trying to do it myself. And that was just the one thing that I had to do, and I had to learn how to do that. I mean, I'm still young, and me being young, I mean, I had to learn it, and I went with it. And at that time, man, I released 3 songs, or I was doing 3 songs, and they all just kind of fit together. Like they were like, it was one mindset going from another mindset to just like, you know what, it's done. So honestly, seasons just means like a growing period, honestly.
Going through the motions and things like that.
Yeah, like everybody has to go through their season, man. Like there comes a time in life where it does get hard. You just got to embrace it and give it to God and let him just do what he does. And, that's honestly how I came up with the title.
Right on. Definitely sounds organic, man. It didn't seem like you was trying to force anything. How long did it take for you to come out with the EP?
Man, it took me...
I want the truth.
It took me a year, man.
Yeah.
It took me a year.
Since Hollywood?
Since Hollywood. I think that was like my last track was actually like March or something like that of last year. And it was Can't
Hollywood
Imagine.
Was a banger too.
Appreciate it,
That should have been...
Had the fans going crazy.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Fans going crazy.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Especially the women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was just last year, man. But it took me a year.
Yeah.
But that's just the span that I was going through, man.
Right on.
So, I'm happy just to be back and honestly, able to keep it going.
And you feel like this is like your introduction to you, like for real.
Like this is really me, man.
Like to the world. Like,
yeah.
Hollywood was just something you was given to the people. Don't get me wrong, it was a fire track. Yeah. But this season was like your official rollout.
Yeah, man. It was. That's honestly what it was. Like when I released 91 was actually my first track.
Okay.
And at that moment, man, it was just like me just trying to get, the people something. It's been a while. I mean, I played ball before it, and I don't know, I just wanted to do something and give the world me a little bit, and end up doing that. But then Hollywood came, and that was just another good one, man. So.
Right on. And you said you used to play ball, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Who you used to play ball for those who don't know?
Oklahoma State, man.
OSU, okay. Cowboy.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I seen some of the highlights, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, man. It's just a house divided where I live, man. It's been my brother, man, but I promise you.
T-Mase is lost right now, man.
Yeah.
He's lost. Right
Come on, man.
It's all good. He'll come back.
Yeah. You got something for him, T-Mase?
Boomer sooner. Man, I kind of wanted to cut into 91. I remember previously, man, I met you, and your name was 91 McKean, and now you've shortened it to 91 and you spelled the word. It's kind of caused some questions amongst your artists, your fans, bro. So please explain 91. How does it relate to you? Is it, you heard Travis Scott say how he got his name. I think his uncle's name was Travis, and something about a guy named Scott. Okay. But his uncle's name was Travis, and so that's what triggered his name, and it was family related. So just kind of cut into that real quick. Let the fans know what's good.
Honestly, man, I'm gonna go back to my first actual name was McKean. I came up with the name because of ball and me being just like strong, and McKean in Muslim terms means strong. So I ended up going with McKean and sticking with it for a little bit, and then I was just like, you know what? I'm strong, but the name is just not me.
Yeah.
And I just thought like, yo, I'm gonna just give people like 91 because that's just when I started, man. Like that's when it all began. Like, and I just stuck with it ever since. And definitely want to go through with it.
Straight up. So now that you got the season's tape out, matter of fact, y'all go cop that. It's everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon.
Hold up. Oh yeah, go ahead.
What did you have something?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, besides the 13-minute track, you know what I mean? I see that you're featuring T-Mase.
I am.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got T-Mase on there. What made you want to put T-Mase on the track, man?
Man, T-Mase, honestly, man, is one of my brothers, man. I'm not even gonna say best friends. I'm gonna just say my brother, because that's really what it is, man. And man, T-Mase is honestly like me. It was football. T-Mase was music. So, when he was doing his thing in football, he was, asking me questions, and then me doing the music, coming back here, I look at him like a big bro. Honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, just because he's been in it. He knows what he's doing. He's legit. He's excellent at what he does, man. And I mean, honestly, having him on the track is really a blessing. Honestly.
Right.
But it was also a banger. Like he came to me with it. Like I didn't come up with the idea. He just hit me with it one day, and it was like, bro, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Can we go somewhere? Let's go. Let's go do it.
So you let T-Mase get his own shine on the second song and wasn't a part of the 13-minute. Not to say nothing's wrong with the 13-minute track, you know what I'm saying? But you gave him his own song to be featured on. Okay, all right. You know what I mean? He definitely got some star power about him, you know what I'm saying? What was that? The fake with the fade? You know what I'm saying? Is that what that is? The fake with the fade? Is that the lyrics? Am I
Hit you
getting
with
it right?
the fade on the fadeaway.
Oh,
you know
okay. Okay, yeah.
Do you love me now? Should I stay away?
Yeah.
Mind, we ain't gonna get there. But man, it's been an amazing track. Like I said, man, he comes up with some dope ideas, bro. And even here in Hollywood, as you were speaking on earlier, Hollywood's a good track, man. It came out and it changed people's perspective of you, man. I remember seeing, people that, like, oh, this guy, man, ain't that the guy we play football with, blah, blah, blah. Man, this man is singing and blah, blah, blah. Have you heard his song? And going off about it, man. And you've really started your own wave, your own culture, I feel like, for the music.
got his own following for
right?
sure.
You have your own following. My next question was, how do you feel your music should affect the audience? In what way do you want them to feel what you went through? Is it more of a, you're speaking a story?
Honestly, man, when I release my music, and I don't want this to sound rude, I actually kind of released it out. I said it before, but when I release music, it's really for me.
Yeah.
I really can't tell people what to pick up out of the music.
But what about when the fans start to beg you? Because you know it's gonna come, man. You know it's gonna come.
Like, in a sense of what though? Like,
fans are gonna want more music. I wanted more music ever since Hollywood. You know, I've been like, hey, bro, can I get some new music to listen to, dog? I don't got nothing in my playlist to play of you, bro. I got the old stuff, but I want something fresh. Let me know.
I'm not gonna lie, I like to marinate on music for like some months, but the way music is set up now, or the way people consume it, people run through music, and people is making music and running through it. You know what I mean? And
Also,
I see that a lot with T-Mase, you know what I'm saying, but other artists as well. But if you take your time with it, I'm not mad at that either. You know what I mean? Just don't take too long.
don't rush creativity. That's what I always try to tell people.
Right, straight up.
As he told him earlier, you had said earlier something about you want to make sure it was right. You don't want to rush creativity. You want to make sure that everything is in order, especially if it's something that you feel is passionate, is deep, and all of that. So I commend him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
who else you got featured on the on Seasons?
I got St. Dom on Seasons, man.
St. Dom,
man.
Shout out to St. Dom.
Shout out St. Dom, man.
Buelo,
Appreciate it, man.
what's happening?
Buelo.
Yeah, man. St. Dom, man, is honestly, I'm a St. Dom fan. I'm gonna just be real with you. I feel like St. Dom has a strong presence. He was one of those guys that that you hear and you're like, man, this dude really can just do whatever he really wants to do, man.
On the track.
Yeah, on the track. He's
for real.
And his presence on the stage, man, I'm gonna put it like this. I drove to Oklahoma City literally just to watch this man perform. He's that dope, man. And again, having him on the track is a blessing, man. He's just one of those guys that you just, like, you really want to just connect with.
Okay.
Really kind of understand, man, just because when you hear his music, it's pretty much in the same sense. Like, it's real music. It's raw. Like, he's going to give you him on the sound. He's not going to fake it. He's not going to fake the funk at all. He's going to give you exactly what, things that he's been through. So,
right.
I think that ties into a lot of the music nowadays.
I hear it in his music.
You hear a lot of these artists, they're speaking about what they're not doing.
Yeah.
They're talking big game, they're talking whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck this, fuck that, but it's not what it really is.
Yeah.
But man, shout out St. Dom, man. Like I said, I'm a huge fan.
Buelo.
Blessed to be on the track, man. So appreciate it, man.
So you got St. Dom, you got T-Mase, you got some real heavy hitters in my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
True,
you
man.
know what I mean? Who will help produce the track Seasons?
I had my guy actually lives in New Jersey, man. Jay Patterns. Okay. We actually, man, been connecting a lot, man. He was actually telling me how he was gonna release gonna make me a track list, just all beats, man, just for me, man. So
that's what's up.
It's gonna be a plus, man. I'm waiting to get that. Also, shout out Hip Hop's MC. You know what I'm saying? MC, man.
What's happening?
MC, man. He actually produced the first part of Seasons.
Okay.
He produced that. So when you hear the Pride, the Pride season, that is MC, man.
Okay.
And he sent that to me a long time ago, man. And I've been working on it like ever since, man. I told him I was just gonna create something. It was gonna be for real. And that's literally what I just gave on the track, man. It was all real, all me.
So. Tree Man is my shit. Tree Man is my shit though, for real.
Man.
Appreciate it, man.
For real.
Appreciate it.
And what made you come up with that?
Honestly, I was
the urge.
I was in one of those mind states, and it was that time, and I just had to come up with it. I heard the beat. As soon as I heard the beat, man, I was already about to get in my little mood or whatever, and that's really just what happened. I just ended up saying, I'm at the phone on the Tree Man, and
right on.
So
just came with it.
When can the fans hear from 91 again?
Or what you got going? You know what I'm saying? Since it dropped,
Yeah.
which was just yesterday.
Yeah.
What are you planning to do?
Honestly, I think everybody just has to stay tuned, man.
Oh yeah,
You know how it
okay,
is.
bet. Stay tuned.
You know, just
stay
stay
tuned.
tuned. You know what it is.
Hey, look.
I just,
I'm hosting a show, you know what I'm saying, December 15th, you know what I'm saying? T-Mase is also performing, and, you know, if I can put it together, I'd like to have you on, you know, A Yilla, you know, presents the Gifted, you know, show on December 15th.
Let's make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? With Lachey Nicole, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes doing the thing, you know what I mean?
Most
You know?
Let's make it happen, man.
Okay.
Most definitely.
For sure. Okay, if 91 wasn't, you know what I'm saying, doing music, what would he be doing right now?
Just getting money, honestly.
Getting money.
Trying to find every way to do so.
I want to say something else because I had a conversation with you earlier and you was talking about, because you was asking me about my son and he plays football. You know what I'm saying? And when I had that conversation with you, it seemed like you was passionate about that. You know what I'm saying? And you was like, man, I'll train him if you want me to. And I'm like, damn. Let's
Say
go.
less.
So, you know what I mean?
Most definitely, man.
So training, maybe.
Training, I would definitely love to train again.
Yeah.
I was actually doing it before.
Yeah.
And that's honestly my passion. Because I think it goes beyond just even the training part.
Right.
It goes more into like the motivational part.
Right.
Understanding that, you know, in order to do things, you got to learn how to do it by yourself as well. Like, you got to be strong mentally. You got to go through the pains. You got to go through the ups and downs.
Right, for sure.
And that's honestly just what it is. So I go out there and I train and I just coach hard and, you know, try to get them to understand that you have to endure that. You have to go through that. And,
Sure. So let me ask you this, man. How close was you to making it to the NFL, bro?
I was actually there, man. I was with Tampa Bay. I ended up making first cut, man, and went from there. And after that, I was just done, man. I had got in trouble with I didn't get in trouble. My agent actually got in trouble, man, with the NFLPA.
Really?
Embezzling money from everybody. And Devontae Freeman, he represented him
Put
as
someone
well.
else's dreams on hold for his own.
Yeah, man. He was.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And they
I
ended up
never
cutting
knew
him out.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, it's all good. But yeah, that's really what it was, man. And after that, man, it was just really, I was just done, man. I didn't want to beat my body up anymore, and I wanted to live a little bit.
Yes, and to those of you who are out there playing football, stay safe. They got all these injuries and head injuries and stuff like that going on, man. It's not cool.
Right.
You know,
Is it CTE? Is the name of it?
just, you know, the movie came out with Will Smith, and I watched it, and it changed my entire perspective about football and what's going on these days.
Yeah.
Kind of glad I stopped playing when I did.
Right. I don't
First
really
of all,
want my
stop
son
being the thing to me.
Yeah.
You know, this took more of my time. You know,
Right on.
But be safe out there, man.
Right.
You know.
Take care of yourself,
Take
you know
care,
what I'm saying? Like,
Eat
for
your
real.
Wheaties. Banana. They used to make us drink pickle juice on the sideline. You remember those days?
Hey, that's
Man.
what my homeboy told me to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, keep
tired.
the cramps away. You know?
Yeah, right.
Just be safe out here, man.
For sure, man. Appreciate you rocking the 20 on the town tee. You know
man.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
Always,
he came through.
man.
He came
Always.
through
You know what I mean?
official.
Always,
You know what I mean? Looking very crispy. Look like he just ironed the motherfucker,
Right.
or dry cleaning, whatever the
Fresh.
case is.
You know, I had to,
Fresh
man.
press
20 on the
steam,
town
you know what I'm
podcast,
saying?
man. You know what it is, man.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
shout
already.
out to Key Factor for the vivid sweatshirt, the crew neck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very fly, feeling this, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bezel 365, man,
yeah.
for the fat dacks.
You blessed
know
the
what I'm
morning.
saying?
Shout out
Hey,
Bezel, man.
You blessed the
Hey,
morning.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a toast, man, for dropping the EP, your rollout,
it,
the
man.
introduction.
Appreciate it,
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
Blessings,
To the
family.
world,
Blessings.
you know what I mean?
Appreciate it.
Sip to that.
Bro, it was nice having you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it, man.
for real.
Oh my God.
Man, go ahead and let them know what podcast it is, bro.
20 on the town podcast, man. You know what it is. You already know, baby.
Yeah.
Holla at me. We out here.
91, man.
T-Mase, 91, Mezo, 20 on the town.
We need an
We
intro,
out.
bro. We need an outro.
Outro,
and an outro. We gotta make sure we
Don't
get
be
it on
criticizing
tape.
my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Just yet. You new
He
to this.
said-
Hold up, bro.
Ah.
Dreaming.